Bees with Rusty and Mike. We're over in Dothan this afternoon. Should be an interesting one. We got bees entering right here through this piece of conduit where all the air conditioning lines and stuff go into the house. They're not going to be real happy bees this afternoon. Weather's not real good. Overcast, not ideal for removing bees, but we got to get this job done. We're going to go in through that room up there, down through the floor to get them, unless I come up with a different plan. But previous reconnaissance and the infrared video kind of showed us that's going to be our best avenue of approach. So they're going right in there. Pretty easy to see where they are. See a little bit of heat signature right there in the wall. That worries me a little bit. Wonder. All right, we're about to open them up. Got the camera crew ready. I'm ready. I'm gonna wear the astronaut suit for a little while anyway because they sound warm. I'll let you listen for yourself. All right, here we go.
I got one of them close up.
Harry, if you'll video for a few minutes here. Maybe we'll catch Mama quick. I didn't bring a ball cap, which was a mistake. Put under this thing. Lock it over and handshake. Kind of bees I like. They're small bees, they're gentle bees so far. And their mood is subject to change at any moment. Try not to mash any or kill any. It keeps them from releasing an alarm pheromone. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm thinking the queen's probably behind this last piece of cone. Is why we're leaving it there. That's why we call it herding bees. Try to get them to go where we want them to go, especially the queen. Makes life a whole lot easier. They've got a lot of places they can run from me under this floor. While she is significantly different than the others, sometimes it's hard to tell. They've got a mated laying queen. We've got a piece of cone with eggs and brood on it. You're bringing in pollen. Okay, so we're just darkening things back up for a few minutes, let the bees that have kind of spread out recollect. It's a good opportunity to look at a piece of comb. So they've got a laying queen. You can see this is pretty white new comb and kind of a typical construction pattern. In the center of the comb is where the queen is laying her young. And this is worker brood. You can kind of tell by the size of the cells of the comb. Some of that looks like it may be drone intermixed in there, but it's kind of small cell to be drone smells or drone comb. And then as we progress from the center outward, there's tiny eggs in those cells, and then eventually, as you can see here at the top, they start putting pollen in the cells, and then nectar, which will eventually become honey around the top and the outside. So that's so the workers can travel out, gather food for the young larvae, bring it back and feed them without having to travel a large distance. It's kind of cool, brand new, soft, beautiful comb in my shaky hands, which is always dangerous. You can see the larva. We'll put this in a frame and take it home and just give them their home right back to them. It'll just be in Hartford, not in Dothan. Show yourself. Okay. In typical fashion, we had just stopped recording looking for something to block a hole to keep them from getting away from us. And lo and behold, the queen showed herself. It's kind of a crowd in there because she ran into a big bunch. You may or may not be able to catch a glimpse of her here. She's a big, pretty dark girl. But she's in there. We'll let them thin out here in a little while. Maybe you'll be able to get them out of the pit. There she is, right there.
Yep. Yep, she's hiding around under all of them.
She's in there. We'll get some video of her a little bit later. We're going to get this wrapped on up now. So it's a success. What is it, Michael?
It's a swarm.
It's a swarm.
Yeah.
It's a swarm.
It's a swarm.
All right, so we're back in the bee yard. We got the whole gang, camera on camera. Been herding bees after work today. Getting ready to put the queen in the hive, and then we'll set the vac box. And let's see if she'll crawl through there. We'll set the vac box on top of the hive and let them move back down onto their comb. She wants to stay hidden away up in the top. There she is, in that bottom left corner. Big dark queen. Very gentle bees. Extremely gentle bees. We've got a pretty substantial box of hate. I would estimate probably 4 to 5 pounds of bees. Quite a few bees. Easy job though, thankfully today. No major difficulty. So we'll get them put back to bed here. Sorry, Mama. You see that light now. We just noticed, we talk a lot about this, but happy bees are normally generating an odor that smells a lot like lemon. Unhappy bees generate an odor that smells a lot like bananas. When we cracked the top on this vacuum box just a little while ago, there was no doubt it was all bananas. You can smell it really strong. So they're not happy right now, which rightfully so. They've been ripped out of their home, put in a vacuum. And now we're about to drop the floor out from under them. They want to crawl towards the light. Cut Cover them back up, put them in the dark. Unlatch them. And let them move down on their cone.